Hello, my Monster Hunter World hunters, and welcome to a do's and don't guide tutorial for KT, aka Cal Taroth. So, number one, the do's. Anyway, so what you want to do when you're going against KT is to make sure you collect all her footprints and tracks. You definitely want to do it. Especially when you in level 1. Do it the most. Level 2, still collect footprints. Just collect as footprints as you possibly can throughout the quest. I think it helps also helps you get better rewards towards the end, or it helps you get more. It just helps you to also level up the pursuit, things like that. So definitely pick up footprints at level 1. You don't need to do nothing to her. You don't need to pursue her. You can if you want, I guess, but that's pointless. Level 1, you don't need to do it. Just don't even bother. Level 2, you can kind of pursue her, and I guess, but still collect tracks when you're at level 2 and things and so on. But level 1, level 2, you definitely want to collect footprints, things like that. You can try to break those golden plates off her horn. You can definitely do that as well along the way. But again, focus on her footprints and things like that. You can collect other stuff in there, like plants or stuff. If you have like bounties or something like that you want to do, you can do that too. Because at level 1, she's going to retreat regardless. Doesn't matter how much damage you put on her. I believe she's just gonna retreat anyway. She's gonna leave, so don't get discouraged. She'll leave. She's gonna leave anyway. That's just how it is. So, and another news is there are boulders in the first two areas. Well, first area most likely. There's a lot of boulders around. I think like 3 or 4 boulders. I think, or maybe just 3. You definitely want to hit those boulders down on her when you can. Try not to miss, but you can definitely try to hit those boulders down on her. So you can collect some like stones or something and knock them down, or if you have a bow, you can do that too, or something like heavy bow gun and whatnot. So that's all good for the And another to do, you definitely want to bring Fireproof Mantle and Temple Mantle. Those are the best mantles to bring. And I would start using the Temple Mantle at like area 3. When she gets to area, I think it's area 2, I think it is. I'm kind of get confused sometimes. But the area where she starts rolling around and stuff like that, and actually starts attacking you, that's the area I would use Temple Mantle on, because when she starts rolling around, she can actually KO you with that. So, and I would suggest to Superman dive. Just Superman dive every single time. Don't even try to do anything else, because if she hits you, you're dead. Yeah, so just beware of that. And yeah, and the next thing you want to definitely do is break off her golden plate from her horn before she gets to the last 2 areas. You definitely want to do that, and because then you can focus on her mantle. You definitely want to focus on her mantle a lot as soon as her horn plates break off, because you definitely want her mantle to break off as soon as she's in the second last area, right before she gets area 4. It definitely wants to go off the mantle. So yeah. Anyways, oh no, there's one more do. Another do is there are boulders in area 3 right before she gets to area 4. There are 3 particular boulders in that area. Everybody does not seem to notice the second 2. The 2 boulders that's all the way in the back. There's 1 boulder in the front, right where she's always under when she gets in there. Everybody gets that one, but nobody tries to get those 2 boulders in the back. You want her to get hit by those. It makes more damage off of her, and you get a better chance on railing on her head, or on her mantle, especially her mantle, if her mantle's not off yet. But they seem to always miss those boulders back there, or just don't care, like, you definitely want to do that. But yeah, I think that's it for the news. The don'ts is pretty simple, really, but not a lot of people do that, especially if you do with randoms. You see them to do a lot. And you definitely don't want to use paralysis on KT. Do not use paralysis on KT. It's pointless, especially like because she doesn't stay paralyzed that long. She doesn't stay that long paralyzed, so it's pointless. The best thing to do is make her to go to sleep, but only in area 4 when she has her mental off. You don't want to put no elemental status on her before she's not in area 4. It's pointless if she's not in area 4 or if you do it before area 4. Just don't do it, you guys. I've seen a lot of randoms do it. I'm like, why are you doing this? Why? You're not focusing on her horns right now. She still has her mental on. The mental needs to come off first before focusing on those horns. The mental needs to go off so you can actually fight her and break those horns off. Okay, unless she still has those golden plates on her horns, then alright. But even so, do not use the paralysis status. It's pointless to use that. And she's limited on her status, so element status. That's why once she gets to area 4, you want to use sleep, and then everybody can do the sleep bomb strategy. It's more effective, okay? Just do not use paralysis. Just don't use sleep, or don't use any element status until she's in area 4. You get a better chance of railing on her head, okay? And I think you can do at least maybe 2 times, make her fall asleep, maybe, if you're lucky. But yeah, I think just about 2 times. I managed to get 2 times at one point, but you gotta put her to sleep a lot, so I think after the second one. But yeah, so, oh yeah, another don't is do not mount on her until you're in area 4 as well. It's stupid if you mount on her in the other areas before she's in area 4. In the other areas, you get the disadvantage. It does not really help, especially if her mantle is still on. It's pointless, okay, you guys? They give you plenty of chance in area 3 and area 2 to go to do her mantle, okay? You want to save the mount, like if you're using insect glaive or something, you want to use a mount in area 4, alright? That's when you want to save it for. Area 4. All that stuff in area 4 is when you want to save it. Sleep bombing in area 4. Save your bombs in area 4. Things like that. But you can use your bombs in area 2 when she goes down in that area. And then when she digs down in the barrel. And then that's what people uses those bombs for face. That's fine, I guess. But you mainly want to just focus on her mental a lot to break her mental. If you have a skill that has like pop breakage skill or something like that, that's perfect. That seems to help on that department. So if you have that, that is great. I think I really covered the do's and don'ts of what you really should watch out for and try not to do. Oh, and once you get to area 4, you can switch out weapons, you know, things like that, and or stack up on stuff. You can do that too. That's perfect as well. And okay, so now I'm going to say what her weakness is to her mental. She has 2 different weaknesses when her mental is on and when her mental is off. So when KT is covered in gold, her mental, it is weakest to thunder and resistant to ice. But when it loses its mental, it's weakest to ice and it's weakest to thunder and fire. So, yeah. And then, some people say something about, like, dragon. It's just, dragon will do 1-star damage, but it's, you know, you don't want to do that. Just don't. So basically, thunder, a bit of ice, and a bit of fire helps. So, fire and thunder and ice. Alright, you guys, those are her weaknesses. And I hope this helped you in any way. Yeah, so I will be making more tutorial videos in the future, or I'll just make more like almond sets reviews of what I use and things like that. So, alrighty, thanks for watching. I think I covered everything in here, and if I forgot something, let me know in the comments below. And I like going against Katie. I think she's pretty awesome, and yes, especially a great way to gather some farming and stuff like that for like armor fears and things like that, and just the Kjar weapons, things like that are pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. You guys enjoy your day, have fun hunting, and if you have any other questions to of anything else, just let me know as well. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.